What's going on, good people? It's your boy M.I. Corleone, Beats by the Kilo, www.beatsbythekilo.com and all that. And gotta speak on it. I mean, I can't just let it pass by like it ain't happen. Hey, the feds hitting everybody, man. I was just telling homies this yesterday. Before Thug and them got locked up. I said, people don't even know that if I'm your plug and you got what's his name hustling for you. Now my plug is involved in it, and he knows, and I know. I just know. It ain't like I'm involved with it. What happened to know? He got young boy, whatever. He got some, what's his name is hustling for it. Now, when they run down, they not gonna run down on the main board. The way they're gonna do it is they're gonna wait for what's his name to serve another somebody is getting high. And they're gonna grab him. Then they're gonna grab what's his name. Now they got the customer and they got the buyer and the seller. That's all they need. Closed shut case. Cause you know the buyer, he's copping at the probation and the drug program, and the seller, yeah, he's going to the motherfucking cellar. The basement. But let's see. I don't even know. I just woke up to this shit, so I don't even know what's really going on with it.
Young Thug Gunna among 28 defendants charged in a 56-count indictment in Fulton County, Georgia. The 56-count grand jury indictment charges 28 members and associates of YSL. This is a
fuck you get 28 people involved in some money. I can't even get me and my one homie to agree about something.
28 defendants charged in a 56-count indictment in Fulton County, Georgia. The 56-count grand jury indictment charges 28 members and associates of YSL. This is a huge RICO charge, kind of like what happened to Bobby Shmurda and 6ix9ine. There's a video of Young Thug being arrested too with a helicopter above his fucking house. It seems like the feds were planning this for a long ass time to have 28 people involved. And this is just the downside of having a gang that's really public and also actually doing street shit. So I'm reviewing the 88-page indictment. There are some very serious allegations against Young Thug. YSL is a criminal street gang starting in late 2012 in the Cleveland Avenue area of ATL. YSL claims affiliation with the National Bloods gang. YSL's founders were Jeffrey Williams, aka Young Thug, aka Slime Walter, Murphy, aka DK, Frontavis Stevens, aka...
You see this? They started in 2012. When did Young Thug come out? They ain't come out like 2012. He came out and started it again. What the fuck? What? That's another thing people don't realize. Alright. These rappers, they get on and then they just call themselves having a record label. And they say this one's down, this one's down, this one's down. But they ain't got none of them on no paperwork. None of them on paperwork. You really think that that's what they're running with? They want to see that paperwork, man. You gotta treat this thing like a business. You can't just have homie riding around with you and you think you're just going, what? Yeah, nah, we ain't a gang. We're a record label. Well, all right, where's the contracts at? Where's the paperwork at? Oh, nah, we go off handshakes. Come on, man.
aka Tick, aka Slug. Young Thug is accused of renting a 2014 Infiniti Q50 sedan from Hertz, which was used in the commission of the murder of Donathan Thomas Jr.
From Hertz? You rented a van from Hertz? Not even a van. An Infiniti Q50. That's them big, chunky boys. Well, you couldn't even got something smaller. You couldn't have got him a little Saturn. You couldn't have got no junkie to rent you a wheel to pull that off. They probably got him on Wayne and on that shooting too. When they, oh man.
A rival gang member on January 10th of 2015.
Look, you know how this is from January of 2015. They're just now coming to get him. You gotta understand the feds are building cases. They're trying to put people away forever. February 31st, that's when this man's gonna be coming home. Birdman better start digging up Cochran. Birdman is somewhere. Hey, Playboy, we gonna Playboy. Don't even worry about Playboy. Don't even worry about it. What? Shout out Birdman.
The murder of Donathan Thomas Jr., a rival gang member, on January 10th of 2015. Prosecutors allege that the two associates of YSL, Christian Eppinger and Antonio Sumlin, worked to get permission from Young Thug to make a second attempt to murder YFN LUCCI while he's jailed in Fulton County. So I remember seeing this, that YFN LUCCI got stabbed in jail, was trying to get the fuck out of Fulton County.
This is what they don't understand. They think because their app is credible in the streets, they think that he ain't going to he's not going to tell. What? You think a man just gets poked up in the jail? He's warring with somebody who got more kick than him. You think when he's one-on-one with that detective in that room that he's going to say, send me back to that block. I don't care who it was. Send me back to that block. Nah, I ain't got beef with nobody. Nobody. What? I know, man, when I was down prison in Jersey and they do that gangbanging shit and all that, and when I was downstate, Crips would go in there right from the rip. I seen Crips on mental health blocks, cause it was even in the county, in Camden County, it was just too many bloods just everywhere. So Crips, what? You yo, let's just be real, man. Let's just be real. Not everybody has the strength to be a martyr. Especially a martyr for something that don't even have nothing behind it. What's behind it? The bros? That's what your loyalty is to? The bros? The bros? What? I can never see. Oh, man.
I remember seeing this, that YFN LUCCI got stabbed in jail, was trying to get the fuck.
That right there, I don't know what anybody else. I'm not even going to try to put this dirt on this man's name, but that right there, I remember I got into it, Camden County. Over a haircut. I had a visit the next day. I was first in line for a haircut. I paid my man, the barber, my man Taki. I paid him a coffee or whatever beforehand. He gets the clippers. And Camden County is different. It's real different. It's 2 COs guarding 4 blocks. Not 4 blocks, 5 blocks, because it got the 2 little ones, and then it got the main corridor. So it's like that, and then there's the long block with 150 people. That's the joint I was on, 5 South A. And Bull comes up, Blood Bull. And I ain't mess with Bull like that. I just wasn't We wasn't on the same frequency at all. And he called himself being from Philly, so, but I ain't never seen him. But Fat Boy, we talking about 2008, 2007. He's like, I'm first. I said, dog, I'm first, bro. I'm fighting for this spot. Like, I'm first. I'm first. Like, I ain't no tough guy at all. But I was first. When I say something, then I say something. And he called himself trying to box me out. Fat ass. Trying to box me out. I don't even, that shit, fat, sloppy. Just started going off on him. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, shit, he didn't even know what the fuck to do. Because when the gate pops, you got the CEOs that are in the bubble. It's not like Philly, where it's a CEO on the block. There's no CEO on the block at any time, except for when they're doing their rounds. So, yeah, if you getting fucked up, you better run it, go and shake the gate. Yeah. So, I still off on him. He just balls up. Bang, nobody knew what was going on. Like, there ain't nobody on the block. It's 150 people on the block, and probably like 70 of them is blood. But it's different sets. Bull called himself from a West Coast set. Whatever. Tee off on him. We both get to the hole. Matter of fact, we don't even get to the hole. We get to them rooms that I'm talking about, where they put you in there, and it's just you and the detective. And he comes to me. What's up? Man, nah, I ain't got nothing to say. Nothing to say. Goes to him. I ain't do nothing, man. The white boy stole me. That was in the paperwork. Dummy. And he got DP for that shit. Dummy. He got beat the fuck up. He didn't go to the hole. They didn't do no time in the hole because of that. White boy stole me. That was in quotes on the paperwork. So they sent me back. Mind you, after I still off on him and shit, they called it cold round. You know how the shit goes. Everybody comes down. It got me. I'm in the air, lifted up. They you know, they dragging me. They carrying me out that jump. So when it was time for me to get out the hole, they were like, he went to the north side, Tank, the boy that I stole off on. He went to the north side. So you gotta go back to the south side. 5 South A. Mind you, after I stole off, all the bloods was like, you can't live nowhere in the state now, right? You know how, just, look, white boy just stole off on him. Well, you know how it's gonna be. I got 15 days in the hole for that one. That was the first time I went to the hole. After them 15 days, I'm ready to go. Get out of the hole. They come hit me with where I'm going. 5 South A. To block with all them bloods. So, yeah, you can't live nowhere in the state now, right? I come back to the block because I ain't checking in. And it's just not, I wasn't checking in. It just wasn't going to happen. I come back to the block. They don't even assign you a cell in Camden County. It's just, you got to go find a place to live. Like, they give you a map, put you in, and you turn around, the gate is closing. Like, it's how real it is. And it's 2 weeks later, so folks kind of forgot about that shit. You know what I mean? Because what's the name went to the north side of the jail at that point. So I walk on the block. So food on the block, food on the block. I'm shook. I ain't. But I just come to the block, back against the wall, stop, standing, back against the wall, stop, chest down, just near the phones, near the one phone. I'm thinking somebody's getting smashed with this phone. I ain't got nothing else on me. I ain't got nothing else on me, because they search you before you leave the hole and all that shit. So I ain't got nothing else on me, because I could have been making a sword in the hole the whole time. So that's why they search you and all that. So, food on the block, food on the block. My man Talk, he comes up, he's Muslim, he comes up, yo, what happened with the haircut and all that, the barber? Yo, boy, try to do this and third. Yeah. Hold up. I didn't even realize that it even said that in the paperwork, to be honest with you. Because I just didn't realize that it said that shit like that in the paperwork. So, me and Taki sitting there, and by this time, all the bloods is in one cell. They can't even fit in there. They all in there having a meeting. What we gonna do to the white people? What we gonna do to them? My phone ringing and shit. What we gonna do to them? Alright. So, bang. Taki's like, yo, they say right here, like, he talking about you stole him and shit. Where the fuck, where is he at? I'm like, he never even went to the hole. I say, he went to the hole for like 15 minutes. They let him right out. I say, he's on the north side. On the north side? Huh? Yo, hold up. It's Taki. Hold up. And Taki was my man already from Canada. Mind you. He knew my sister, whatever. So, the OG on the block comes over. And it's just him. I'm like, damn. Oh, they sent the OG though to just chirp on me. Like I ain't know what was going on. Mind you, I'm from Philly. I know nothing about gang politics. Nothing at all. Everything that I'm learning is on this spot in Camden. This is where I'm learning gang politics. I don't know nothing about it. And you know, they had the little pocket joints in the jumpers. You know, the dumbass pocket joints. People be trying to rip them off people, play that game and shit. But he comes, put the paperwork. They say, yo, he say, yo, you know the homie was snitching, he gonna get dealt with. He say, you good? You got the green light. I ain't like, what the fuck? So let me sit back down. So Taki comes back over like, hey, that's crazy. The boy Tank snitching and shit. I'm like, yeah, boy, he just